God, we for real?
Yeah, we for real, dog.
Really doing this?
Yes,
We doing it. It's on.
Okay.
And you are?
Yes.
Oh, I'm SB the Mind, your host.
Nobody can hear you.
Okay, my bad. I'm SB the Mind, your host, your homie, your lover, and your friend. That's
Your lover.
That's it. Your homie.
and your friend.
So you just be loving everybody?
Yeah,
Oh.
The Bible even said do so.
Okay.
I am. I'm your lover, your homie, and your friend.
SB, you ain't gotta like everybody, but you do have to love everybody.
Like I love everybody. Like I'm for real on that.
Really? Do
So
you
somebody spit in your face, you still gonna love them?
It might be a little bit of tough love.
Right.
Okay.
Because they gonna get some love.
Because you know somebody shoot your
Some
pinky
little
toe
taps.
off.
Because I wouldn't
You
just
know.
say, I wouldn't just hit them back. I would actually explain to them why you did that was not acceptable. Most people don't know why they do things, and when you explain why what they do is unacceptable, then it kind of clicks.
Right.
Most of the time, people don't check people and then give them an explanation like, "Hey, I'm checking you because you can't do this."
Right.
is the
You got to
right.
show your boundaries. Right.
But don't you think love is overrated? Because everybody be talking about, "Ooh, I loved you, I love you, I love you." So everybody's walking around saying "I love you," but they really don't know the definition of love.
That doesn't make it overrated. That actually makes it undermined. That's a big difference.
What's the difference?
Because if it's overrated, then that means it has no importance whatsoever. I just don't think we understand the level of importance. So that would make it undermined.
But if everybody is saying it, it waters it down.
But I think there's different
Therefore,
levels
there's
of
no
love
value.
as
So when somebody says it to you, it's like, "Oh, you just saying it."
well. But you've got different levels of love. You've got your agape and your filio and what's that, supple or
No.
eros? Yeah, there's all
Eros.
sort of
I got sneeze.
Different types of love. Oh, God bless you.
Excuse me. I felt it brewing in
Wipe
my
your
spirit.
mic.
Exactly. Was that your love coming out?
Okay.
I'm just gonna eat my bananas.
Bananas, yes. Cucumbers and eggplants. I just learned.
I hate the cucumber thing.
Really?
I do.
Why?
You like the Tiffany Haddish pineapple? Was it a pineapple or?
Yeah, it was a
It was a
pineapple.
pineapple.
Oh, it was a pineapple.
No, I just feel like everybody don't need, like, you gotta leave
Nobody
a little
can
to
hear you.
imagine.
No, it was grapefruit.
Was it grapefruit?
Grapefruit?
It
Yes.
was grapefruit.
It was grapefruit.
Yeah,
on,
grapefruit.
Girl Trip, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, it was grapefruit. But I just feel like you should leave something to the imagination. Like, you don't need to know how good I am. You can find out, but you don't need to know.
Can they find out?
Yeah, if I like them.
Do they need to know before they find out?
No, you need to be willing to take a risk of investment. I'm sorry.
There you go.
If you know
No teasers? No anything?
what we teasing for?
That's what I think y'all call foreplay, right? Y'all don't
No.
believe in that
That's not the
anymore?
That's not
The whole crock pot thing?
What is crock
That
pot?
thing. What?
Letting it simmer.
Exactly. Y'all
Like
be taking
slow
10
rise.
years to whatever. Where
Not microwave.
exactly.
Men are
Microwave.
Microwave-ish.
broilers, microwaves, hot iron skillets.
Yeah. Hot combs.
Right there. Oh,
Just-
you can't cook with a hot comb.
No, you ain't cooking with it. You just burning with it. That's all it is.
Yeah, just
Burning with desire. Just
come on, girl, come on.
Who got that goodie? Who got that goodie?
That's it. Like, get off me, it's hot.
Right.
30 seconds later.
Right.
I mean, but foreplay isn't a tease. Foreplay is the
part of
introduction,
it.
right? So a tease is a tease. A tease
A
is
tease is wearing lingerie, cooking in the kitchen when he come home. That's a tease.
right. And
Accidentally
then
dropping the spoon
Right.
and bending over to pick it up.
that the tease may lead to foreplay,
Right.
but that doesn't mean.
But a tease, I feel like a tease can be done publicly as well.
that, and I don't like that. I don't
Two
like
people
that.
in the club dancing. that's their little
I
tease
agree.
thing or whatever.
Right. They're right.
The chick
You talking about grinding?
tossing her hair.
Do you think a kiss on the cheek versus a kiss on the lips is a tease?
I'm very weird. I don't like to kiss.
You don't like to kiss
No.
at
The
all.
heck? Do you have any kids? Okay, that's why.
Whatever saves me, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I don't like. I've never have all of my exes and currents. No.
Really?
She said incurrence. Plural.
Plural. Okay.
All right,
So you
all
don't go
right.
around
We shall
kissing.
name no names.
So if you don't kiss, what do you do?
I mean, like, I'll kiss on you, but I don't really like anybody in my
Face. Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, anybody that's, like, too close, like, I never feel it
So you
enough.
kiss the neck. You
Yeah, I'll
kiss the
kiss
shoulder.
around you,
Okay.
and I'll kiss on you, but, like, anybody that's right here, I just be like, I can't
Like
even
lip
get
to
into
lip
it. Yeah, I
and
can't get into it.
They cramming their tongue
I'm a
down your
germaphobe.
throat,
I'm gonna be
wiping
thinking
your
about.
esophagus.
So a
Where your
man
mouth
wants
been?
to
What
kiss
you
you on
been
your
eating?
forehead. It's not cool.
No, that's okay. But like my lips, like I just think about like germs. I be
I can see
thinking.
that.
I can see that. Like I just be like,
I was not.
what are we doing here?
I was not.
Kissing.
Yeah, no.
But eventually, there's gonna be a transfer of germs.
Yeah, like I'm okay with that, but just I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Like, if you get married, salute your bride type of thing.
I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do
shake
like
hands.
pointed kisses.
Okay.
But like I'm not like I have a friend. She just likes to make out. She just likes to kiss. I'm not that one. Like I don't like to sit there and kiss all over nobody. I'm not doing that. I got stuff to do. Like I got stuff to do. When we kissing on the couch, feel like we kids.
Isn't that Netflix
under
and
the
chill?
bed.
Isn't that what
Right.
they? Is that
I don't
the
Netflix and
kids?
chill. You see, I don't got no kids,
Oh, okay.
so no.
Maybe that's why.
Well, I'm okay
you
with
did
that. I'm
that
not
more.
married. I'm not having kids without.
Okay. So you
Something.
got Netflix and chill with your husband.
I would, but I don't have one, so I'm okay.
Okay.
I know that's right.
I ain't mad at you.
Just fine where she at. I don't
Like,
blame
I'm
her.
good. Keep your lips to yourself.
And your
That-
legs closed.
Do you remember that?
Right.
Keep your 50
didn't say that.
paws off
Yeah,
my
I just
silk
looked at you.
dress.
I know. It's like,
Trying to
she was
portray
like, that's
her
not what I said.
as a
virtuous woman. Yeah. Okay.
No, like I mean, for
She-
me, I don't know. I just
She's
don't.
like, no, don't go that
not,
far.
Not,
Hold on
not,
now.
not with
I
that
mean,
hair.
I've been told I can be a little prude.
How long hair?
That's royalty.
Yes.
Of course. Sure.
Why are you a hater?
Right.
What? I'm not a hater.
Didn't I tell you at the beginning of the show I haven't figured out why you get on my nerves? We just found out.
You're gonna learn today.
I'm reading Michelle Obama's book, Becoming,
Ooh, I bet it's
and
really
I
good.
literally heard one of the best lines ever about bullies. Bullies are, how did she put it? Y'all can make me roll back and listen. Are people that are afraid. Never mind, keep talking. I figured it out.
You gotta
It
look it
was
up.
really good. It was
Obviously.
something.
Retention is
But I
an
bet it's
issue.
a really good book.
It's extremely wonderful.
You know how you read a book and you gotta take a test and you don't remember nothing in the book.
I'd have to use
Why
it.
is it so shady?
Exactly, it's a good book.
It's shady for no reason.
It is for a reason.
No.
When you read for retention, so that you'll be able to share later on and bless somebody.
Like somebody that says, I done read the whole Bible in 1 year. Tell me your favorite 3 verses. Let me get back to you on that.
Well, then that's memorization. Right?
That's
Not necessarily what stuck out to you, what
understanding.
penetrated your heart, like what
Something.
moved you, what did you
even if
apply
you're
to
not
your life.
quoting scripture and verse, you,
You can
should be
remember.
able to.
Okay, like not verbatim, but like
Right.
in a
The story
In
of
the
Job.
context.
gist.
Yeah, right,
of
right,
it.
right.
Okay.
In the beginning, which everybody goes to.
Exactly.
Jesus wept.
And you got it.
Right. And what scripture is that?
It's somewhere in between.
Hezekiah.
Let me Google right quick. Zechariah.
I don't know. Like I feel like I have a really good understanding of the Bible, but I don't know pointed scripture. Like I can know where it's referenced. I can know who said it. Like I know if Paul said it. I know who said it, but I can't always. I'm like, was it as Ephesians or was that? So I get a little confused.
That's fine.
Well, that's the difference between sneaker preach and preach. When you preach, you got to do the scripture and verse. When you sneaker preach, you're doing scripture and you're paraphrasing and you're speaking in parables and telling stories, but it's still all scriptural.
Oh yeah,
You're
I,
just not
I
saying
sneaker preach
scripture.
all the
Yeah.
time.
That's what I do. I'm very good at sneaker
There's another
preaching.
word for that. It's
See,
called
that's
ministering.
something else that we have in
Keep
common.
that part away
Yeah.
from me.
I'm telling you, we twins. I just need to get that hair. Can I borrow it?
No, not this one.
Please put a wig on him. I would love to see that. A bright ass purple wig.
Why you cursing?
Did I say it? Ass is in the Bible somewhere in one of them books. It means donkey.
What, a bright donkey?
Yeah.
My donkey wig.
Right.
Did you find your? Oh Lord, she trying. Just forget it. Don't worry. Exactly.
Ass is in the Bible, Miss Green, producer.
Is it in the dictionary?
It is.
Really? The Ebonic one or
No, it's in the real one.
the real one? The Ebonic one ain't the real one.
I mean, the English dictionary.
The American Standard.
Webster's.
Webster. Who's Webster?
I don't know. I thought it was that little short guy that was almost a midget that was on that black TV show.
Exactly.
And then I found out that wasn't him. He didn't write the
He didn't
dictionary.
write the dictionary.
He ain't right there.
He sure enough didn't get no credit if he did.
That's
didn't
true.
write
They
it.
stole his stuff.
Like they stealing
Use his
peanut butter
name.
and everything. Traffic light. invention, all that. Took all that.
yeah,
They
they
took
did.
all that. That's right. Gave credit to somebody
Betty Crocker,
else.
they took all that.
Mm-hmm.
Betty wasn't white.
Yeah,
Betty was black. That was Big
Mm-hmm.
Mama.
exactly.
What is you listening to?
So what? Obama. So what?
I
so
got it. Bullies were scared people hiding inside scary people. Thank you, Michelle.
bullies were what?
Bullies are scared people hiding inside scary people.
Bullies are
Bullies
I get that.
scared people.
hiding
They're scared.
inside of scary people.
They're insecure.
They often become bullies because they're insecure. They're
Right.
overwhelmed. They're afraid of their own outcomes based on things that has nothing to do with the person they are
Our
bullying.
producer want to say something.
Yeah,
And she knows she
Are
can't.
scared people
Ain't
hiding
nobody
inside of scary
here.
people. I need a T-shirt. Back to school.
I got a T-shirt for you.
No,
Yeah.
because
Yay.
Miss Obama said that you can't be taking her stuff.
Well,
She could put like
Come up with your own
Gas,
thing.
Michelle
I'm gonna
Obama.
put
Who would
Okay.
like a T-shirt
I'ma
that say
say-
Juicy Fruit on it?
FLOTUS.
I'm about to get them
A
done.
hook a hoe.
No, first of all, half your staff done said yes. Okay. Number
Like
one.
I said, hook a hoe.
That's all you. What that say about the boss? I mean, I'm just saying.
He a pimp.
No, they street corner. Put the sign. We'll work
Always
for food.
hollering, where my money?
Big pen.
Hey,
Big
where,
pen.
where my money?
Better have my money. Hey, you call that?
That's right.
Need a shirt of.
What do we need a shirt of?
Jesus, is you pointing up to heaven?
you-
Like, what is you
Elevate
pointing?
your pitch
What?
or
WDRB.
Or elevate your
Okay.
Big piece.
what?
Across the chest.
A big T for the cross? Is that what you said?
no? She said WDRB media.
Yeah.
We already have those, dear.
Dude,
Yes.
can I get one?
We have
Want it with
tons.
just it looks like that.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
we have that.
Can I get one?
Sure, you can.
Absolutely.
Because we loved it, you.
I don't even know if I should believe that. Or
You just ridicule you loving everybody.
I don't even know.
You know how blind people have that stick to guide them. That's how you walk in conversations with
With
him.
him, right?
You
That's why
tap
I'm like,
before you
we're
sit,
good.
make
That's
sure
why I
you
was like,
don't
I
run
don't know
into
if that's sarcasm. I don't know what that means. I feel like there's like something attached to that. So I'm just gonna wait for the addendum to be given before I sign anything.
There's nothing
Disclaimer.
that's attached to it.
I don't even believe you.
That's
So as we spoke
judgmental.
about trusting a person's heart.
Exactly.
I just saw a T-shirt design in my head. That's why I was silent. So, yes, thank you,
Okay.
Alvetta, for birthing that vision.
Awesome. Juicy fruit.
The
one?
WDRB media and what the
Okay.
front and the back should look like. So I think I'm going to order a couple just to see what they turn out to look like, and then probably get them printed.
With
Yeah.
tassels.
No, they don't
With
have tassels
tassels?
at the nipples. They do not.
I didn't say at the nipples. I just
that's
said
what you
with
wanted.
tassels.
I
just said tassels.
What?
I thought I used my inside voice.
I don't understand.
Such a
How you be
strong,
just saying
strong
stuff?
thought I used my inside voice. I'm so sorry. Anybody here have their nipples pierced?
I don't.
Simone?
She does.
Why don't? Is that even radio material? Like that? I didn't even.
I didn't even show you if I did.
I mean, you
Well,
said
it's radio.
tassels. And yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Tell my
Nice.
business.
How long?
7 years.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, I think so. I remember it being.
Painful? How long did it hurt? It wasn't like an ear piercing. It had been.
No, like it was sore for like a year.
It hurt for a year?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
What kind of
Nonsense. Birthing process
kind of
is that.
sensitivity do you have?
No, it was like I do have a high sensitivity.
You
but
did have kids. They're going to get lead poison.
No, it's not like- Are we producer? Where we at? Let me know where we at. No, like it actually the more sensitive the area, it takes longer, and if it's not like one that's always displayed or something, like if it's not like an ear,
Exposed and
yeah, then it will take a long time. I mean, I have 3 nose piercings, so I had spider bites before. I had my lip pierced. Like I've gone through
Why?
You had a spider bite?
well,
Like
like
you bit by a spider? Got bit by a
snake
spider?
bites.
I got bit by a spider.
Oh, wait.
We
You talking
talked
about
about
Don't,
it.
please don't bring that
What?
up. No.
She bringing what? We all got spider
We
stories.
Get it. We get it.
Yeah,
But no.
So your different levels of the skin exposure, it changes how long it takes. And they tell you that like it could take up to like 3 months to a year for it to fully heal where there's no sensitivity at all.
What is the
So you
purpose
should
of
have
one?
exposed it.
Huh?
if you exposed it, then it would have healed
You
faster.
stupid.
clearly I
I get
wasn't
where you were
exposed to
going
that.
with that. She didn't
You
pick it
didn't
up.
have a house coat. You just wear a muumuu.
I got a
That way they
question.
can
What
just
is the
hang
purpose
in.
of getting your nipples pierced? Like, is it supposed to bring some type of sensation later on when you're?
No, not
like,
really.
what
I
is the
really
purpose?
think I like piercings. I only have one tattoo. I'm an artist, so I only have one tattoo, and I got that because my cousin passed.
That's the one on your forearm.
That's the one on my forearm. Thank you. But that's it. So piercings are interchangeable. Like you can be in the moment of doing something risque or something crazy, and then you can be like, okay, I want to go back to acting like I have some sense, or maybe this is just where I am. So it's very interchangeable for where you are.
Gotcha.
So that's why I enjoy
You can
piercing.
move.
Depending upon
Right.
your level of drunkenness.
No, I've never been drunk while I've gotten a piercing.
Pleasurable pain. I get it.
Do you do gauges?
I was thinking about getting gauges because I just
That's
want
the
to
only thing.
do something different.
Don't do that.
That's
do whatever I want
irreversible.
to.
Don't do that.
Well, certain
I'm gonna
sizes
tell your
aren't.
mama.
So I would only. My mother knows how weird her child is. She has 4 different artists in her. There's a visual artist, which is myself, a musician, which is my younger sister. You have a dancer and a singer, which is the other one. And you have another dancer. 2 different genres of dance, jazz and hip hop, and then the other one does ballet.
I'm glad because he was definitely gonna say stripping or something like that.
Nobody.
I was not
glad
going to say
I'm so
that.
glad you clarified. You
I
know her
was
name.
not
I
going
am.
to
I
say
am.
that. No.
Now that I've taken the opportunity away,
Her parents
so-
are preachers, so obviously.
Yeah, that ain't
Do,
happening.
do they know that your nipples are pierced?
They do now if they're listening in.
Well, I'm not gonna tell nobody about this show.
so they don't know.
No, I mean, I think my mom knows. No, I do think my mom knows. If she doesn't know, she wouldn't be surprised. Can I say that?
Yeah.
She would be
Okay.
surprised. She would be like, "Of course, Simone does." But my mom, actually, I was in a blessed home. I was able to always be myself in my home, and I think that as Black people, as Black kids, you're not really allowed to be weird or different in our community sometimes.
You're already weird and different.
Well, I
How
mean,
much more weird and different you?
well, I
you
have
should
the
be.
only reason why I'm so comfortable with it is because I had the space for it growing up, and I've met people that have different talents and different unique qualities about them, and I can see that at a certain age it was snuffed because it wasn't normal, and because our brown community can be a little restrictive and closed-minded to certain things. So growing up, I didn't grow up with that. Like anytime I offered my mother something different or something weird or unique, she always gave me information about it.
So you needed more spankings.
No.
Hey.
That would have kept you in the box.
No.
Did somebody say
That would have
spankings?
never kept me in a
She's
box.
like, no, that was taking me out the box. Family, we're gonna come back.
Really?
We're so excited
We gotta
that
take a
you
break?
have tuned in. Yes,
Thank
you have a
God.
show, right, on WDRB.
Don't you have a show?
I do.
It airs when?
I thought I aired last night, but I guess I was wrong.
Oh, great job. So what day?
It's Friday at 11 p.m.
Fridays,
the
11
name?
p.m.
Bay
Eastern
Talks.
Standard Time.
Bay Talks.
Bay
That's my last
Talk
name.
Is Bay.
Oh, Bay Talks.
B-E-Y.
Nice. I was thinking
like Baywalk.
Yeah,
I
so
know that Baywatch or something. Like
it's
I
Bay
like that
Talks.
okay,
It's-
she could be running through the beach with a little bikini on and stuff like that.
Why can't it be a little bikini?
hanging
And the
out.
nipple
That's
ring
not
hanging
your-
out, right?
That's enough.
The nudist
enough.
beach. No.
She said that's
On the nude beach.
So it's Bay Talks.
new
It's
Bay.
Friday at 11 p.m. We actually talk about a lot of controversial things. We
Okay.
pair metaphysics to different things, different pop culture topics. So it's pretty cool. And I'm really excited.
When we come back, we're going to talk about metaphysics.
Okay.
You're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media.
the voice of the community.
Why you got to scream?
I was very passionate.
That ain't passion.
Like, I mean,
Y'all should see y'all pre-show. Trina.